Is it worth it to buy NFT card packs? That's a question that Heather asks me every time we buy card packs for Funko NFT drops.
Yeah, and he still spends way too much of my money. The last drop you spent nearly $300.
What drop was that?
The Christmas one?
You spent that money. You're the one that made all the purchases.
Because you told people to
Okay, there's no
help
reason to
you.
fight, Heather. There's no reason to fight. We did get our Nutcracker, but here's the bad news.
Hold on. Let's talk about how much we spent on this last drop. Now, NFTs are the luck of the draw. So someone can purchase a $9.99 standard pack and pull a Grail and a Legendary and make like all of their money back times like a gazillion. Or you could be like us and you can like do sort of okay-ish sometimes. Sometimes you can completely fail, and sometimes you win, like the guy that I was talking about just now with the standard pack and the Grail and the Legendary.
But there are people out there who are on leaderboards. They own like the most amount of these Funko Pops. They're pulling them. Yeah. So there are some people out there dropping a load of money. And I wondered, why are they doing that? It didn't make any sense to me, because when I'm looking at my app and it shows me all my values, the values aren't that high. Proto as Nutcracker right now is going for $119.
So I just did the math. We spent roughly $225 to $230 with taxes and everything on the last drop. So Proto is going for how much?
According to this, $119. Okay. And on the marketplace, it's actually $119.49.
Okay, I'll do $120.
Whereas the one on here says $119.66, and I think it's fluctuating because people are buying and selling and everything right now.
So how much is the other one that we got?
Franny is $107.
We're at $227, so we basically broke even with those two Funko Pops.
Exactly, and then I ended up buying the Snowman because I wanted it.
How much did... Oh, well, you actually bought it for a little bit less than what it's listed for right now. So it's listed for $37 and some change. I think you got it for like $31 and some change.
As far as I'm concerned, it almost seems better not to buy card packs and just buy this stuff on the aftermarket.
That you want.
But here's the problem with that. A lot of people, like myself, can't buy crypto. Crypto, apparently, is really hard to get unless you talk to your bank. Like, there's a lot of different steps that you have to go through. If you're somebody who buys a lot of crypto and it's real easy for you, well, that's awesome. But for us, we have never really had a good way of finding out about how to do this.
Yeah, so we tried with our bank and they denied us.
It was flagged immediately.
Nah.
It was flagged, and I could not figure out why the purchase wouldn't happen. Apparently, you have to call the bank, and then they have to approve it.
Well,
like,
they
did
approve it. They did approve it, remember? And we still couldn't buy.
Yes.
It was weird.
The crypto part of it is, it's a big mess.
Yeah.
But people out there want these Funko Pops. So they don't want to get into the NFT thing. Mm-hmm. They don't want to buy card packs. Mm-hmm. They just want the Funko Pops. And so one thing that I just noticed while doing just a little bit of research is that there is a Firefly Funko Pop that sold on eBay. Now, Firefly, right now these are all digital. This Firefly sold for $299.99. But Firefly on the shop, on the other hand, is currently valued at $83. The Firefly on eBay was sold on October the 8th, which is right around the time that this drop occurred. So maybe this is somebody jumping the gun and saying, you know what, I really want this and I'm willing to spend the money. But what I think is happening is eBay is a prime opportunity for people who do not want to buy and sell and trade NFTs to go on there and just spend cash money to get what they want.
Yeah.
So on the aftermarket, like on the marketplace itself digitally, it doesn't look that expensive on there. But the people who don't want to jump on board are willing to spend a lot of money on eBay. And this is something I never understood. Why are people dropping so much money into the Funko NFTs? And that appears to be one of the big reasons.
That's a lot.
And aside from all this, I'm looking at eBay, and the other issue that I see is that people are selling digital Funko Pops. So these are not in people's hands. This is a pre-sale for $300. Now this one's in hand, this Green Ranger, $300. I'm sure this Ferryman is in hand as well. This one's in hand, right? So you see a lot that are in hand, but like these alien ones, they're not in hand. These are 2 digital Funko Pops that people purchased on eBay. Somebody was able to sell them to somebody on eBay.
Are you allowed to do that on eBay?
So that's the thing. I don't really know what the rules and regulations and legalities are, but on eBay, I think you have to have the item in hand.
The listing must guarantee that the item will be shipped within 40 days of purchase.
Well, that's obviously not going to happen
No,
there
it's
because of
not.
the big windows.
Can you sell NFTs on eBay?
That's a good question, actually.
Yes, you can, but there are certain requirements that must be met. Interesting.
Well, that makes sense because there are a lot on here. I mean, look, if you look at this, here's the Franny and Freddy. That was from that recent Halloween sale, $250. Frankenstein, not in hand, $250. There's a bunch of different characters from Alien, $239.99, it looks like.
Why are you doing a pre-sale, though? Why aren't you, like, having someone set up a wallet and just transferring it?
Because I'm sure there are people out there that may not have connections. Maybe they don't go and they're not a part of groups and all that kind of stuff. They just want to buy what they want. So this is the way they go and buy what they want. And what ends up happening is it shows here that there's a strong market. I'm not saying there's not a strong market on the marketplace right now. There is a strong market on the marketplace to a degree, mostly with grails.
But it appears...
But like, here's Murray, sold for $230.
Yeah.
So what is Murray right now, I would wonder? $164. So somebody virtually spent almost, what is it? Is that double?
Not
or
quite.
just not quite double on getting this Murray. That they could have,
like 70-ish
they could have gone
more.
on and purchased it on the marketplace. But why are they not buying it on the marketplace? The reason why they're not buying it on the marketplace is because they don't know how to buy crypto. They don't know how any of this stuff works. Again, this is Funko not teaching people how to do it. But I wonder, I know this is going to sound crazy, okay? And we've said a lot of crazy things here before. But did Funko, I mean, they kind of like showed you instructional stuff. I think they had a couple of blogs or something that went out, but no video that was real clear. Nothing that was real clear. Do you think this is developed to make it more predatory? So there are people who, like us, would learn how to do it. Let's say we learn how to do it. We learn how to buy crypto. We know how to buy the card packs. We know how to get all the different pieces and then sell them on eBay.
Yes.
That makes us predatory because then we can take advantage of the people who are not willing to do it on eBay.
I mean, isn't that all resellers, though? Like, there are people that go to, like, places early in the morning, at least when Funko was, like, the item, right?
I agree, yeah.
They would go to places early in the morning and get as many as they could and resell them.
Sure.
You know, sort of taking advantage of people who want to sleep in.
And people who have jobs.
Exactly.
So yes, it is. That's a predatory thing also. But that isn't necessarily manufactured by Funko. That's just how things drop, right?
Yeah.
This is one of those things that you have to learn how to do it in order to be involved.
Yeah.
And there are people out there, maybe who are a bit older. They don't understand computers so much. They don't understand even what an NFT is. You know how many times we see people asking, what is an NFT? But this seems like it could be developed by Funko to be predatory. Now, I know that sounds really wacky.
It does.
As I'm saying it sounds really wacky.
It does.
But the fact that they're not teaching people how to do it is really strange to me.
I don't think it's so much that they're not teaching people how to do it. I'm pretty sure that we've looked at it before, and I think that there are like help articles that tell you how to do everything. I think it's really honestly, it comes down to people's laziness and not wanting to read and wanting people to spell things out for them in like a TikTok
Oh, we
video
see that
or
all the
something.
time, all over social media about Funko NFT.
Is it truly Funko's issue, or is it the consumer who's not willing to
Definitely not
read?
Funko's issue. Funko should have released something a long time ago with instructional video.
Yeah.
And we made one. And the one that we made was actually like pretty popular. A lot of people watched it and they were sharing it and stuff. And I appreciate that. If you ended up watching it and learning how to do NFTs through us, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really
But
cool.
we designed that so we could help people. Funko never did that.
No.
So with that, with them not doing that, it does make people predatory.
Yeah.
So now you have all these Funko Pops that are being sold on here on the aftermarket. Actually, sort of, I mean, I guess on the aftermarket, but before it reaches your hand.
Before market.
The before market, which is really an odd way of saying it, but it's true. I mean, look, here's the Eustace dude, right? $159.99. You also have that period that you redeem it and then you have to wait.
Yeah.
So that means you can no longer even pull it from a card pack.
Yeah.
So then there's that time frame that it can be a little bit more predatory. Because people are like, I really want it. I forgot to get the card packs. I forgot to get the thing I wanted. And now I have to wait for it to come in hand. And then people may sell it for more money because they have it in hand. It's a physical item. Let me go and try to see if I can buy it now from somebody. And there you go. You go to eBay. I feel like I've learned a lot through this tonight because I wasn't really entirely sure what we were going to talk about in this video. And I started thinking about NFTs and like the state of the NFT. Now, let's go back to the original question. Is it worth it to buy the card packs at the end of the day? Now, based off of what we're seeing now, I can go back in some of the drops that we've been involved in. Magician's Assistant, Grail from Beetlejuice, $71.89.
That's ridiculous.
Frankenstein, Grail, $105.
That's crazy.
The Mummy, which was a part of that Frankenstein, $27. Bride of Frankenstein, $23. Victor Crawley, $19. Adam Maitland and Barbara Maitland. Guess how much they are right now?
I don't want to know. It's
$17 and $16.
That's stupid.
Judy, which was a legendary from the Halloween set, $13. Ghost Proto's $11.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. By reading all of this, I would suggest that most of the time, if you can buy the card packs, if you're able to do all the internet things, it probably isn't worth to buy the card packs. The Grail's usually the most expensive, so if you want the Grail, most likely you would go and buy card packs to get the Grail. But if you wait for a while, the prices drop. But then it also comes down to how popular the drop is.
Yeah.
So if there's an anime drop, what do you think is going to happen there?
Oh, they're going to shoot through the roof.
Absolutely. But Beetlejuice?
But why was that not popular?
I don't understand
That makes me want to cry.
Funko has upped the ante on their NFTs. So the amount of card packs, the amount of cards that are out there for each of these sets. And why do you think that is? I've been thinking about that too. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because they keep burning them. I'm wondering. See, I was wondering if it's the licensors, but they're doing it with their own card packs.
Okay, this is what I wonder.
Like, that's their own IP. They can choose.
This is what I wonder. Is it possible that they're making so much money from the NFTs that it doesn't matter how much they burn? Like, in other words, if they burn 50%, it still doesn't hurt them because they're making so much damn money from it?
I mean, maybe, but the look isn't good.
Look isn't good, but people are still buying. They're still selling on eBay just like we just saw.
Sort of yes, sort of no.
They are.
No,
people
I'm
are making
saying,
money.
listen, I understand that their money is to be made on eBay. I feel like every drop, they're burning more and more. Unless it's like a super popular drop.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Like, to me, that's saying that people are losing interest. Whether
Right.
it be they're not interested in NFTs in general, they're not interested in Funko anymore, or they're just sick of trying and failing.
So this is the Pilot Engineer. Okay, so September the 24th. I guess the drop happened a while ago, but $275. So the only thing that I can guess out of this, because now he's $160, the only thing that I can guess is that people are unable to, or don't understand, or don't care to understand how to buy NFTs, and they're going to eBay and they're spending a ridiculous amount of money.
It could
So
be that.
in terms of, so let's go back to the original question again. Is it worth it to buy the card packs? If you want to gamble, sure. If you pull the stuff, that isn't necessarily the value on the marketplace.
Yeah.
That's what we've learned from this. Because I've never checked eBay before for any of this. I'm
Yeah,
learning
that's
for the very first
crazy.
time. Check eBay for the aftermarket, because as an example, how about Beetlejuice? I wonder if Beetlejuice is on here, right? So Beetlejuice Funko NFT, $180.
And she's what, 70 something you said?
Correct. Right now, that Funko Pop on the secondary, actually I can pull it from the marketplace. She is, I believe I looked on my phone, it was $71.
Wow.
Yeah, which is insane. Like, we would have waited after the fact and just purchased them then. We have that amount of money right now on our drop account. We could just buy them. Absolutely crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So what did we learn?
I learned that you have a serious problem and you should probably stop spending our money on NFTs.
Okay, let's take it easy, okay? What we learned is that the
You're
marketplace...
annoying, you spend too much money.
What we learned is that the marketplace can be predatory on eBay. Now, the marketplace on Drop is fine if you know how to work all the little gadgets to buy your NFTs, buy your card packs. Yeah, little buttons. I'm trying to talk like an old person that doesn't know how to use it. Then there's eBay, which is an old man's tool. Yeah. People all over the world use it. Older people know how to use it. People are able to go on there and say, oh, I got this from the marketplace. I pulled this today. I'm going to put it up on the website. Why are you looking at my hair?
Sorry.
Is there a reason?
No. I
put it up on eBay for sometimes double or triple the price. Stop doing that. I just didn't realize that there was stuff like this going on. I've learned that. That was the biggest thing I learned tonight. And the price difference in eBay and on the marketplace.
Yeah, I learned that you can't, or you can do pre-sales on eBay. I know you can't on Mercari. They will pull them down like that.
Well, how about the currency on marketplace? What's the currency on there? That's dollars, right?
USDC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's US dollars.
Yeah.
It's not like we're looking at wax prices and wax prices are like lower or something.
No, it's dollars.
It's USDC. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, USDC.
That's what I thought.
Equivalent to dollars.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Now I want to know. I want to know what you guys think about all of this that we've talked about in this video. Are you going on eBay and buying these Funko Pops? Are you saying screw the NFT Funko Pops altogether? Did you confirm?
Yes.
Screw NFT Funko Pops altogether. Are you actually on the marketplace buying card packs and doing all of that? I will tell you that I've never actually purchased any crypto before. I think people have purchased it for me. But I have sold a lot of stuff on the marketplace, so now I do have crypto built up. So if for no reason at all, you don't want to get into the NFT thing, or you really want to get NFT figures down the line maybe, you can go buy card packs, pull stuff that you don't really care so much about, resell them on there, and you can at least build a bank account on your Drop marketplace to spend later.
Or sell the card packs as a whole.
That too.
Because I feel like they typically hold the value.
Depends on how popular they are.
Yeah, but like the Beetlejuice ones, I saw that they were like 42 for a premium when they retail for 30.
Yep.
But I would imagine Drop takes a little bit off of that, so you'd probably make, I don't know. I don't know what the percentage is, but I'd imagine you'd make at least 38.
I'm with you, though. That's a really great set. It's surprising that it's like
fantastic.
That. Yeah, it's surprising that it's that low for all of that.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think about everything we discussed in this video and more in the comment section down below. And if we are misunderstanding something or there's some sort of discrepancy, we're literally...
Especially with eBay, please explain, because there's so many people that like can tell when like a fake sale happens and stuff like that, and they'll talk about it. I'm not good at spotting things like that.
Right. We would love to know that. And also, if we are wrong, correct us. I would love to know all that and more in the comment section down below.
Just don't call me any names.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Marco, Tyler Ridley, Toasty, Paul Hawkins, Walk99, Kelly Rogers, David Ruse, Lee Marketing, Wyatt Hindle, and Juan Miguel. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. And this weekend, we're going to be going live with our patrons via Google Meet like we do every single month. We'll be doing giveaways, showing you some brand new Mischief Toys things, and much, much more. It's a real blast, so come and join our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. This month, a level 4 patron could win a Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine Hot Toys figure. It's a fantastic figure. This is one you're going to want, and we have so many other things to give away during this call. It's going to be an extravaganza. Patreon.com/Gastlecast. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and a little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here. Come back and watch us again, especially during our lives on Sundays between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. This upcoming Sunday, we'll be opening Christmas gifts with our Gastlecast We Hunt Together Facebook group mods. It's going to be awesome. Come and hang.
But not only that, we're going to show you guys the next drop from Mischief Toys. And if you don't know what Mischief Toys is, that's our toy company. And we're awesome. So go to mischieftoys.com to check out all we have. And if you sign up for our newsletter, you can see everything we're going to be putting out before it comes out.
All right, that's all we've got for you. Thank you for staying until the very end. We appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.